When I first encountered Degas' female sculptures, I realized something remarkable. These figures were not created to impress the world, but rather to reveal a secret about the women who inhabit the quiet corners of art history. What fascinates me most is that Degas was not interested in idealizing the feminine. He rejected the myth of perfection. He turned his gaze away from the symbolic goddess and directed it towards the woman who exists here, in the fragile territory between effort and rest, solitude and awakening. His sculptures are special moments of a woman. He sculpted the woman in movements so intimate that they seem almost accidental, as if we had entered a private room where the feminine reveals itself without the armor of performance. These women are not posing, and yet, in their existence, there is something sacred. It's curious how Degas captured not only the physical body, but also the weight of being a woman in the world, the silent resilience, the inner pulse, the way discipline coexists with vulnerability. His hands molded as if they were molding time itself, preserving gestures that would otherwise disappear in the flow of everyday life, a spine bent forward, a hand seeking balance, a head tilted not in defeat, but in introspection. Many of these sculptures were never made to be seen in public. They lived in the solitude of his studio, made of wax, fragile and uncertain. Impressive sculptures, and perhaps that's why they seem so alive now, because they were created without the pressure of spectacle, without the need to please. When I look at these figures, I see the feminine as Degas saw it, not as a symbol, but as a force made of silent gestures, of bodies that carry stories, of movements that speak a deeper grammar of survival, tenderness, and transformation. A force that exists beneath the surface of everyday life, shaping who we are and how we rise. In these sculptures, the woman is unprotected and therefore powerful. She is the breath between actions, the moment before the world sees her, the version of herself that belongs only to her. And that is why these works belong in this space, at WOMAN BIOART, because they remind us that the feminine has always shaped art not through spectacle, but through presence, through the depth of a gesture, through the truth of a body that moves, endures, and continues. If you wish to discover more stories where the feminine becomes art, memory, and revelation, I invite you to subscribe to WOMAN BIOART, where each work becomes a gateway to the deep and fascinating universe of women.